Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. Happy Thursday. I'm not sure my camera is centered, but it's on nonetheless, and I'm here. So that's a good thing. So, using my Light Seers deck, yes, I'm still coughing. Oh, don't get the flu. Sorry about that. Using my Light Seers deck, just want to see what the messages are. Today is Thursday. What is the date today? The 12th? No, wait a minute. Yesterday was the 11th. Today's the 12th. Oh, tomorrow's my son Daniel's birthday. He'll be 33 because we're actually a week apart because my birthday's next week, and we're actually 30 years apart because I brought him home the week before I turned 30. So, yep, tomorrow is his birthday. Alrighty, let's see what we have. Luna was up here before, so you missed her. If you go on my other social media, you'll see her where she just gets all comfy, lays out in front, and she just doesn't care. She doesn't care. Okay, so 5 of Swords. Swords are all about our thought process. See how he's holding his head? So I kind of feel for a lot of you out there, you're allowing something to upset you. You're allowing something that shouldn't upset you, but it is. It's putting you in a place of misery, isolation. And the thing is, I feel like you're listening to other people. Don't forget, crows are all about messages. Okay. So I kind of feel like you're listening to other people. And by doing that, it's putting you in a place that is very heavy on you emotionally. And sometimes I always say this that, when you ask somebody their opinion about something, everybody brings their own yardstick when they measure. And I feel like sometimes asking people their opinion a little bit too much ends up causing chaos in your own mind. And you like if you've decided you're going to do one thing and then you ask somebody and then you're like, oh, well, maybe I need to rethink that. Maybe I shouldn't really do that. Maybe I should, take 2 steps back from it. Sometimes we have to learn our own or trust our own judgment. Okay. And the 5 of Swords tells us that there's people out there that are not going to always have our back. There's people out there that are not going to always clap for us. Okay. And that's something you have to realize too. And I feel like there's a lot of you right now trying to go through this transition of sorts, whatever it is, only you know. And you're looking for someone who's going to give you like the right answers. Like you're going to your friends and, maybe family or whatever. And a lot of the right answers are within yourself. You have the answers. And the 5 of Swords tells us if you look, you could see this person's holding their head. It's almost like information overload. And sometimes it's okay to take a break from thinking. I know it sounds crazy, but I use this rule of thumb a lot. Like, unless something is really, really important, unless your ass is on fire and you need to put it out, I just use this theory of, you know what? I'll worry about it tomorrow. And I think, what's her name in Gone with the Wind? I always forget that line, but basically she did the same thing. Because when you're in this state of worry and this state of urgency of having to fix something, you can't think properly. Okay? You just can't think properly. And what usually happens is you end up picking anything that's going to resolve this problem, good, bad, or otherwise. So you get to a point where you're like, I just want it to go away. I just want it to go away. So I'm going to just do the quickest and easiest thing, when in fact, that may turn the problem into something even bigger. So when we see the 5 of Swords, we have to say, maybe we need to take a break from thinking about this, take 2 steps back, like I said, unless it's something of urgency, it's okay to take a break. you know, maybe we need to stop asking so much. You know, I always used to say, I always used to joke around with people, and I used to say, you want an honest answer from somebody? Go into like a big department store or Walmart, wherever. Go see the lady who checks you in to try on clothes. It's usually somebody who's older. They're usually retired. That's what they do now. And tell her your problem. Tell her your problem, and she will give you the most honest, unbiased advice there is. Okay? Because she doesn't know you, so she doesn't have a dog in the fight. She doesn't know you. Um, it's just sometimes you're better off because if you're having a situation where say somebody is hurting you emotionally, you know, like say you're involved with a guy and somebody's hurting you emotionally and you go to your closest friend, of course she wants the best for you and now she's just pissed at him. So she's not going to give you like middle of the road advice. She's going to give you advice that's going to make her feel better. You know what I'm saying? So the Italians have an old saying, like my mother always used to say, what you tell me, when you have a fight with your husband, what you tell me, I'll never forget, even though you'll forget. Remember that. So I can remember being married and certain things I knew better than to tell my mother because I knew she'd never forget it. She would remember it even though I would, you know, have well forgotten about it. So the Five of Swords tells us that it may be that time when we need to take a break. We need to stop worrying how to solve stuff. You know, sometimes not everything needs to be solved, and especially right away. So sometimes we just need to take a break. It's okay. We don't have to rule the world in one day. And that's what the Five of Swords is telling us. Now, the Five of Swords is also a minor card. So what's ever happening around you, it's going to pass. Even though it seems like it's been there for a while and it's going to be there forever, it's going to pass. This too shall pass. All right, everyone. I hope this made sense. If you haven't a chance, get over to thetarotbridge.com because when I flip the switch and make it into an app, and I think it's just as magical as that, I just flip a switch or something, I've been told. I want you guys to be like the first ones there. I have a bunch of new readers. I don't read on the site. I still do my private thing. So if you want me, I'm a different entity. Been told that too. But I have some really interesting new readers coming on board. So, and all my usuals, my regulars are all coming with me. So it's going to be a really exciting place. And don't ever forget, no charge by the minute. We don't do any of that kind of crazy stuff. Nope. You know exactly what you're paying for and what you're getting. All right, everyone. This is Thursday. This is Coffee and Tarot Time. I am the Queen of Wands. Everyone, have a great day.